Welcome everyone to a jam-packed NXT tonight. We have a big stacked card from top to bottom. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Big matches are coming your guys' way. It's time to get started with our opening contest. It is the Undisputed Era's Roderick Strong making his way down to the ring with the whole Undisputed Era. It's going to be Roderick Strong taking on the new NXT Champion Drew McIntyre. If you guys remember last month, Roderick Strong actually picked up a victory over Drew McIntyre. So the thing is here, there's a big stipulation to this match. If Roderick Strong can win this match, he will get a NXT Championship match next week here on NXT. And also tonight, besides that big matchup, we also start our number one contenders tournament to find out who is going to be the number one contender for McIntyre's championship or Strong's championship, depending on if Strong wins tonight here once again. As it looks like we're going to have Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre coming out tonight. Ziggler, a part of the Monday Night Raw crew, and coming out here to support his friend here on NXT. I don't know if we'll see Dolph Ziggler compete at all here on NXT. I'm sure Dolph Ziggler wouldn't mind it. I don't know about William Regal, but I mean, a veteran like Dolph Ziggler, I'm sure he definitely wouldn't mind having him on the roster for a little bit. As there he is, the new NXT champion, Drew McIntyre. I mean, for Drew McIntyre, he stirred up things on Monday Night Raw. I mean, he did lose his Raw debut to Kevin Owens, but it was a pretty good match. Then he'd go on to lose to Jeff Hardy as well the week after. But McIntyre was sick of losing. He knows he can pick up those big match victories. So McIntyre took it to Jeff Hardy backstage. And I'm assuming once McIntyre is officially done here in NXT, I'm assuming we're going to see a program between Jeff Hardy and Drew McIntyre. That's a big match I'd like to see. You know, McIntyre finally coming back and Jeff Hardy trying to make a name for himself on the Raw brand. McIntyre, just look at the intensity on the face of that man. He's looking to start picking up some big marquee wins here on NXT, and we're going to see how long, because maybe once Drew McIntyre loses that championship, he's going to be officially gone from the NXT roster. And Strong just going to continue with those back suplexes there, but it didn't faze McIntyre whatsoever. But to talk about our big night tonight, we have a lot of big matches coming your guys' way. So tonight, we see Johnny Gargano and Cassius Ohno. They will be in a steel cage match, and that match is also a part of the number one contenders tournament. And later on tonight, we're going to see the debut of two men that are going to be part of the number one contenders tournament between Keith Lee and Matt Riddle. So those are two big matches besides this one, as Roderick Strong basically toying with Drew McIntyre right there. But also tonight, we will see Ember Moon, the new NXT Women's Champion, in action, as she'll be taking on Peyton Royce later on tonight. And in our main event, after what happened Saturday at NXT TakeOver, when Cien Almas, it seemed like he was on the verge of possibly winning. He hits a low blow on EC3, and then after the match, hitting a couple of hammerlock DDTs on EC3, essentially, just toying with EC3. Almas talked to Regal, and so did EC3 talked to Regal as well, EC3 and Almas, and they decided they do want a rematch. But the thing is, it's not going to be a no disqualification match. It's going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match in your guys' main event. EC3, Cien Almas for the NXT North American Championship. We have a lot of big matches for you guys in store tonight as we get closer and closer to WrestleMania weekend. That for sure is going to be a stacked card for NXT TakeOver. As McIntyre and Strong keep continuing to go after it as a back suplex takes down Roderick Strong there. But we saw the Undisputed Era retain their tag team titles over the AOP. It was a hard-fought match, and O'Reilly and Fish were able to get the job done. And hold on a minute. Look at the strength on Drew McIntyre. Oh my God! As well as we saw Aleister Black retain over Cassius Ohno in a big UK Championship match. And with Gargano trying to get some revenge tonight in the steel cage match, part of that #1 Contenders tournament, that's going to be a big match. That's going to be very grueling, and it's going to be a hard-fought match. And it kind of helps out either Ohno and Gargano because they don't have to worry about outside interference. Is Bobby Fish trying to get involved here, trying to rip off that top turnbuckle padding, and it kind of helped out Strong actually. I don't know if McIntyre even looked over there, but I got the referee's attention. And now Strong looking to try and get that momentum back in his corner right now as Bobby Fish throwing a steel chair in the ring there. And look at Strong. He's all fired up right now. He knows he has McIntyre right where he wants him. He knows the stipulation of this matchup. Oh my God, the steel chair use, and now Strong getting rid of the evidence. We're going to see if that is going to help him out in the long run here. And now Strong! What a beautiful maneuver there, but look, Dolph Ziggler saying, if you guys can do it, I can do it too. Dolph Ziggler getting involved right now, and Strong telling him to mind his own business. You shouldn't even be out here. Is McIntyre able to capitalize on that distraction there? As now McIntyre, hard Irish whip, and down goes Roderick Strong, and McIntyre looking to put away Roderick Strong here. Can he do it? The chosen DDT to Roderick Strong. And that could be all she wrote. But Bobby Fish again playing with that top turnbuckle. Referee distracted. And that was a possible pinfall victory right out the door there. As McIntyre just takes out his frustrations there on Roderick Strong. And you know, that's totally understandable. Because McIntyre, he was pissed off. He's figuring that's going to be a possible 3 count there. And he wouldn't have to worry about Roderick Strong again. Because if Strong wins this match, he gets a NXT Championship opportunity next week here on NXT. As he connects with a big boot there to Strong. And look at McIntyre just talking some trash there to Strong. Almost a 3 count there. Very, very close. As just stomping away on that arm. And we can actually confirm for next week we have another big match. Is we're going to have some heavy machinery taking on some Street Profits next week as we get on the road to trying to find out possibly who could be the next #1 contenders. Could that be the Authors of Pain once again, or will it be a heavy machinery, a Street Profits, a team that's up and coming here on NXT? As McIntyre just beating the living hell out of Roderick Strong, and we just saw that move moments ago, and that's kind of what helped out McIntyre bust Roderick Strong wide open there. As look at McIntyre looking to fly here, connecting with an elbow drop. Could that be enough? Here we go. 2, 3. Yes, it does. McIntyre picks up a victory, and he does not have to worry about having a big NXT Championship match next week here. A big elbow drop gets it done, and McIntyre continues a winning streak from NXT TakeOver and takes down Roderick Strong as we get ready for some more action. Here we go with 2 new debuting superstars. Here he is. It's time to bask in his ambience. It is Keith Lee, one of the biggest free agents that William Regal saw. He was able to sign him, and he is officially on the NXT roster. We saw Riddle and Keith Lee at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. They were in the crowd. They even came face to face. And now we get to see them debut here tonight in a part of a #1 Contenders tournament. And this is the first #1 Contenders tournament match, as it's going to be this match right here with Keith Lee taking on Matt Riddle, as well as our next match later on tonight. It's going to be Cassius Ohno taking on Johnny Gargano in a steel cage match, part of that #1 Contenders tournament. And now it is time for the ultimate bro. His name is Matt Riddle, and he is the bro. Matt Riddle looking to kick off his big debut here tonight. And I mean, for Keith Lee and Matt Riddle, obviously you want to impress the crowd, but Matt Riddle is more of a UFC MMA type guy. He's the ultimate submission type guy. And then you also have, a Keith Lee. This man, he can do anything. He can do Hurricane Ranas. He can do suicide dives. Anything you would unexpect from a big man. That's what you're going to get. Here we go. Keith Lee, Matt Riddle. Big implications are on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to be the first to qualify and part of that #1 Contenders tournament? And with that big match we announced earlier tonight with Heavy Machinery and Street Profits to hopefully find out who could be the next in line for the Undisputed Era's tag team titles. We also have the other 2 big #1 Contenders tournaments coming your guys' way next week, as it's going to be the return of Ricochet. Ricochet will be taking on Pete Dunne, and that match should be an instant classic, as well as we'll see Velveteen Dream taking on Tommaso Ciampa one-on-one next week here on NXT. So a heck of a night. Big matches coming your guys' way. Make sure you guys stay tuned. A lot coming your way. We get closer and closer to NXT TakeOver. In WrestleMania season, we're going to have the Andre the Giant Battle Royal coming for WWE. Maybe we'll see some NXT guys get put in that as well. So there's a lot of things that we could see NXT superstars be put in. As a nice standing moonsault there from Keith Lee. And, we could see a factor in with Matt Riddle's attire, his having no shoes on whatsoever. Wrestlers, we always see having some kind of boots or wrestling shoes on. Well, for Matt Riddle, he's shoeless right now. So if Keith Lee wanted to, he could use all of his weight to stomp on those toes. So Matt Riddle couldn't even stand up, essentially. He would have to try and crawl around to do any type of maneuvers. I don't know how that would work totally, but you never know. Anything is possible, as Keith Lee tossing Matt Riddle like he's absolutely nothing to the outside there. Oh, a big forearm strike, and down goes Matt Riddle. That spinning forearm strike, and now again, look at these forearm strikes. This is that brutal mentality that Keith Lee has. And now we're going to see some power. No, Matt Riddle trying to get back in this match. Now bringing his own forearms to Keith Lee. Going for a kick to the midsection. Keith Lee not having any of that whatsoever. And these guys are just striking each other back and forth, just these heavy haymakers. And these guys are some tough SOBs, if I can say so myself. Matt Riddle right back up to his feet, coming right after Keith Lee. He doesn't want to end it in the ring right now. He wants them to go back and forth. Oh, going for a flying forearm. Keith Lee like a brick wall. He's like, nope, you're not doing that to me. As back in the ring we go. And Lee back in the ring as well now. Going for a belly to belly. It seemed Keith Lee had that well scouted. And now, look at Keith Lee. Oh, look at a power maneuver right there. Almost a version of a World's Strongest Slam. Keith Lee almost thought he had him there. Kind of frustrated. Must be assuming that's what put a lot of the indie guys away on the independent scene, but not here tonight. Matt Riddle, a different type of superstar. As now, hold on a minute. Keith Lee, what's he thinking about? Oh, a sit-out powerbomb. Did you see the elevation on that bad boy? Could that be enough for Lee to advance? No! 2.9. And Keith Lee a little upset with the count with that referee right there, and I don't blame him. It looked like it was going to be a 3 count. Keith Lee has essentially dominated this match from the get-go. A spinning forearm strike again, taking down Matt Riddle. And Keith Lee is looking pretty dominant so far in this match. Matt Riddle needs to get something going here. Matt Riddle, here we go. Belly to belly, look at the strength of that man. And that's what Riddle needed, hopefully, right now. After that belly to belly, is that going to be enough? Ooh, no, just a 1.5 right there. Matt Riddle needs to start doing some more damage right now. That belly to belly is going to be a start. It's a big forearm strike, and again, taking down Lee. Oh, and then a Pele kick takes down the big man. Let's see what Riddle has in mind. Oh, a running knee strike takes down Keith Lee. Is that going to be enough for Riddle to advance? No, just a 1 count. And look at Riddle. He's like, how in the hell did he kick out at 1? And now Riddle setting up Keith Lee for something here. What does he have in store? He has Lee up. Here we go. Oh, a little bit of a GTS. A GTS from Matt Riddle. Is that enough? No, a 2.5. And same like what Keith Lee was, Riddle is upset. He can't believe that he kicked out somehow as Lee fights out of it. And Lee having something in mind here possibly to show off his strength here. Here we go. Oh, another powerful slam there. Is that going to be all she wrote there? No, 2.5. And Lee again frustrated right now. He can't believe somehow Riddle kicked out of that. And now, oh, a standing moonsault right there to Riddle. And now Lee looking to put away Riddle here. Is he going to do another sit-out powerbomb? Oh, Riddle trying to fight out of it, and he does. This match has been awesome from the get-go. And Riddle, here we go. Oh, a cradle. Like a fisherman suplex type maneuver here. 2, 3, yes he does. Matt Riddle advances. And the #1 contenders tournament. The Ultimate Bro wins this matchup tonight. Here we go with what a lot of people could say could be your guys' main event for NXT, but it is not our main event. We still have a couple more matches later on tonight. But right now, a rivalry comes to a head right now. Cassius Ohno, Johnny Gargano in a steel cage match. Cassius Ohno a little frustrated, you could say, not too happy with himself, Him and Tommaso Ciampa was looking to get that championship away from Aleister Black, but came up a little bit on the short end, and Aleister Black is still your United Kingdom champion. But tonight he gets Johnny Gargano in the ring by himself in a steel cage matchup. This is going to be very brutal. Ever since Cassius Ohno helping out Tommaso Ciampa, landing Johnny Gargano on the disabled list for almost a good month, you could say. Johnny Gargano made his return a week before the NXT TakeOver pay-per-view. And with Gargano being back right now, he's got to be looking for getting his revenge right now. And he's gonna be able to get that here tonight. Well, hopefully, you got to assume. I mean, there's not gonna be able to get any interference from Tommaso Ciampa or Aleister Black if Black would want to come out here again and save Johnny Gargano. But this match is going to be a lot of blood, sweat, and tears are going to be put in this match. And if I remember correctly, this match is a pinfall or submission or climb over the top rope. It depends on the certain steel cage stipulation, but as far as I know, it's going to be pinfall, submission, or over the top. Or even going through the door as well. You never know what people want to have to go out. It's Cassius Ohno with that nice swinging neck breaker taking down Gargano for the time being. But Gargano trying to fight back right now. Irish whip. Oh, going for an enziguri. Cassius Ohno moving right out of the way. And now, oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, neck breaker there from Cassius Ohno. And uh-oh. Ohno looking to escape here early, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to find his footing, trying to find that right spot to try and go. Oh, wait, hold on, Gargano. Uh-oh. Electric chair there to Cassius Ohno. And takes him down. And now, obviously, you're going to try and do your best to leave the cage whenever you can. But, I mean, obviously, you want to hit your big finish, your knockout forearm, your spinning heel kick for Cassius Ohno. That's what you want to do. Gargano, you want to do whatever you can to take down your rival right now. Get some revenge. Beat the living hell out of Cassius Ohno. Make him bleed. Make him suffer. Make him pay for what he did to you. Oh, and then a big elbow strike there from Cassius, but he's able to take down Gargano, and then a kip up. But still tonight, big matches coming your guys' way. In our main event, it's going to be EC3 taking on Cien Almas for the NXT North American Championship. That should be pretty good there as Ohno takes down Gargano. As well as tonight, we have the Iconics. Peyton Royce will be taking on Ember Moon in a non-title matchup. That should be a pretty good matchup. And I believe that's going to be next on our episode of NXT. And like we mentioned earlier tonight, Ricochet will be making his way back to the NXT ring coming up next week here, as it will be Ricochet taking on Pete Dunne, a part of that #1 Contenders tournament. As well as it's going to be Tommaso Ciampa taking on the Velveteen Dream next week here, as part of that #1 Contenders tournament. As, wait a minute, Cassius Ohno looking to get the hell out of the ring right now, and Gargano getting right back up to his feet. Cassius Ohno having a hard time getting his footing, and especially for like a big guy like Cassius Ohno, it's hard to get those big feet of yours to get in the hole there on the cage. As Ohno and Gargano continue to go at it, and you know, for Gargano, obviously you want to get back to winning championships right now, but he's focused on taking down Ohno, a man that took him to the DL. As, hold on a minute, that big elbow drop from that top yellow rope there, that's very innovative. I mean, and then, oh no, Gargano being a little bit too flashy there with his maneuvers, trying to go for that moonsault, and he kind of overestimated it, but he's still able to get the advantage on Cassius Ohno a little bit though. But Gargano's looking to get revenge. He is a former tag team champion here with Tommaso Ciampa. He just throws Cassius Ohno right into that corner. But Gargano, like I said, former tag champion. Obviously, he wants to be a champion here, as we do have a submission hold here. I believe submission holds apply here. He could tap out right now. There is no rope break. Will Cassius Ohno tap out here? As far as I know, it's pinfall submission here. Referee, where to 2? No, 2.5. Obviously, for this match, we can't really see the referee counting, but we can obviously hear him. As now Gargano looking to escape right now, trying to find his footing here. I mean, if I was him, I'd go through the door. It'd probably be a little bit easier for him. Is Gargano going to be able to escape there? He had the submission on Cassius Ohno. And look, Johnny Gargano looking to get off. Hold on a minute. Can Ohno get him? No, Johnny Gargano's going to be leaving unless Ohno can somehow get to him. And it looks like Johnny Gargano. Yes, he did. Johnny Gargano picking up the victory in this steel cage matchup. A big victory. That's what Johnny Gargano needed. Little by little, taking down Ohno and Tommaso Ciampa little by little right now. And that's what Gargano needs. That submission hold right there helped him enough to tire Cassius Ohno enough so Gargano could climb up that steel cage. He figured, you know, I can't get the 3 count. Maybe I'll just climb up the side of the steel cage. And right here, Ohno was trying to get him back in the ring, but Gargano was just way too far. And Gargano gets some more redemption tonight with a big win over Johnny Gargano gets a big win over his rival Cassius Ohno tonight here on NXT. Gargano celebrating his victory. No, Tommaso Ciampa right there. The steel cage is up. Tommaso Ciampa coming to pick up the pieces, telling Gargano, we are not done. Oh my God, what a face buster there. And Tommaso Ciampa, he is absolutely pissed off right now, looking to put him back on the DL. And now again, oh my God. And oh no, not the steal. No, do not do that. Thought we were gonna see a sledgehammer right there being involved. Oh my God. Tommaso Ciampa is just senseless right now. He cannot let Johnny Gargano do anything that he wants. Oh, and then a knee strike. And a knee strike like that is essentially what started this rivalry from months and months ago between Gargano and Ciampa. And again busting him wide open. Oh, and then a drop kick. This is just mind-boggling. He cannot let Johnny Gargano just celebrate his victory. He is looking to put Gargano back on the DL. And again with a chair shot. This is absolutely disturbing. Come on, Tommaso. This is, oh my God, this is just terrible. There's no way you should be doing this. Oh no, not on the steel step. Not on the steel chair. Oh, very close to it, but he misses. But Tommaso Ciampa sending a direct message to Gargano. Look at all that blood. Gargano is in a bad way once again. Hopefully, this is not the end of us seeing Gargano, but Tommaso Ciampa sending a message right to Gargano that he is not done with him. And look, there's Lacey Evans and Dakota Kai face to face in our locker room right now. You know, Lacey Evans and Dakota Kai, two new women being on the roster, and Lacey Evans face to face with Dakota Kai, telling her she's going to be the new champion of NXT. And Dakota Kai standing her ground. Oh my God, never mind. Lacey Evans not too happy with that. Oh, a jawbreaker and taking down Dakota Kai. What in the hell is this all about? Oh! I believe she calls that the ladies' right. Lacey Evans, a former military serving our country, and we absolutely love her for that, but there's no need for any of this. Oh my God, what is up with this beatdown here on NXT? Lacey Evans and Dakota Kai, two great talents, but there's just no need for this. And another forearm strike, and again. We need to get some officials back here. There is no need for this. Oh, and then another forearm strike. Lacey Evans, it seems like she got the job done, whatever she wanted to do to Dakota Kai. Lacey Evans coming your guys' way in the near future. Time for some women's action. It's time for the Iconics. Peyton Royce taking on your NXT Women's Champion. And there she is, Peyton Royce of the Iconics. Two beautiful women, and they get their opportunity tonight, taking on Ember Moon. And with what we just saw between Lacey Evans and Dakota Kai, something's going on back there. We'll have to definitely get some medical attention on Dakota Kai. Hopefully we get some reason why that freaking Lacey Evans would do that to Dakota Kai. I mean, understand making a name for yourself here, and that's going to help you out a certain way, but I mean, it's I don't know, that's not the best way to do it, but you know, that's what she's going to do. And the Iconics are looking to do it their own way as well, looking to get some future NXT Championship shots here on NXT. And maybe if Peyton Royce is able to do that tonight against Ember Moon, maybe she'll be next in line for that NXT Women's Championship. As now, here comes the champion. The newly crowned Ember Moon able to take down Shayna Baszler at the latest NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. It's a pretty good back and forth match, but Ember Moon was able to take her down and become the champion. But the thing is, there's going to be a lot of women that are going to be coming for that NXT Women's Championship. I mean, Kairi Sane, we got the Iconics definitely want a taste. I mean, it looks like Lacey Evans, Dakota Kai are also part of the women's division. Nikki Cross as well. There's so many women that are being signed to this roster, and there's going to be so many of them coming for that championship. Ember Moon is going to have to stay on her feet. She's going to have to be ready for anyone that is going to be coming for that championship. And we'll see if she can continue her winning streak there from NXT TakeOver. As here we go with Peyton Royce taking on Ember Moon in a non-title matchup. This match is your guys' co-main event of the evening. We still have our big main event between EC3 and Cien Almas for that NXT North American Championship. Over a spinning heel kick, Ember Moon able to dodge out the way. And now Ember Moon with her own kind of version of a Hurricane Rana. I mean, obviously Billie Kay and Peyton Royce have the looks. I mean, they're not too bad at wrestling either. So, I mean, if they're able to pick up a win tonight, this will give them more of an opportunity to be showcased here on NXT. Oh, a drop kick connecting there from Royce. I mean, we know the Iconics are very cocky, obviously. They think very highly of themselves. They're from Australia. They're pretty good at what they do. And, you know, they just need an opportunity. And tonight is one of those opportunities for them. Will they be able to capitalize? We're going to find out right now. Is Ember Moon looking to inflict some more damage there to Peyton Royce. Moon looking to attack the back, but Peyton Royce, oh, with the reversal there. And now Royce looking to capitalize again with just those big strikes to the lower back there. And now Moon right to that left knee there. Oh wait, hold on. Little cradle here from Peyton Royce. Is this going to be enough? No, just a 1 count. Almost had her right there with that cradle. Almost had her. Very, very close. As now Ember Moon drawing that leg down, able to take down Royce. And you know, for Ember Moon, if you want to start getting the crowd behind you, you know, you're going to want to start picking up some big wins. You did that at NXT TakeOver. Now, you want to continue with a winning streak right now. Defeat every woman on this roster that they think that are better than you. And that's going to start with Peyton Royce tonight. As now Peyton Royce throwing Ember Moon on the outside. Oh, talking some trash. That's a bad idea. And now Moon. Oh, what a forearm strike there from the champion. Can she continue this momentum she has here? As now Moon tossing Peyton Royce into the corner. Double knee strikes, takes down Peyton Royce. Oh, but there's one of the big X factors in this matchup, and her name is Billie Kay. And you got to be careful here. He's going for a back suplex. Did you see the height on that bad boy? Landing right in the back and neck area. Oh, and a little bit of a gymnastics type leg scissors there to the chest of Ember Moon. Ember Moon fighting back, big punch to the midsection. Pretty good back and forth women's match so far. Ember Moon has Peyton Royce on the ropes here. Oh, a back suplex again. Take too many of those and you could get a broken neck. And now into the corner we go. Ember Moon taking down Peyton Royce here. Instead of possibly going for a stunner, she's going to go for the pinfall right away. Ooh, just a 2.5. And look at the shock and awe on the face of Ember Moon. She cannot believe it. And now Moon looking to capitalize on Peyton Royce right now. She's telling Royce to get up to her feet. We usually know what this means. Possibly setting up that stunner. Yes, she does. That stunner there. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Ember Moon continues her winning streak as NXT Women's Champion. It was a competitive back and forth match. Royce had a good match right there, but in the end, the champ gets it done one more time. This cradle, very sneaky cradle right there. I thought possibly Royce could have been able to get a pinfall victory over there. But right here, this was the beginning of the end. A little bit of a springboard type maneuver, whatever, or handstand, whatever you'd like to call it. Very effective, leading to this right here, this stunner right on Peyton Royce, and it was all she wrote right there. An Ember Moon. The future, the new era of Ember Moon coming your guys' way. Who could be next in line in the #1 contendership? We'll find out eventually who that could possibly be as we get ready for our main event, EC3 versus Cien Almas for the North American Championship.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the NXT North American Championship.
Here we go with a rematch of what we had at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia between Andrade Cien Almas and EC3. It looked like Cien Almas had it in the bag. Vega was there at ringside as well. And, you know, he hit a low blow. And everyone's wondering why. Why would he do that? He had the championships possibly in his grab. All he would have to hit is a hammerlock DDT or something on the verge of that to win the championship. But he hits a low blow on EC3, leading to a disqualification. But after the match, Cien Almas would inflict some more damage. Was that a part of his plan? I don't know, but that I don't know why you would do that. A big marquee event like NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, you hit a low blow on your opponent, leading to what we're seeing right now is another championship match. Honestly, I don't think Almas should have got this match, but EC3 is the one that won revenge, and he's the one that wanted this Falls Count Anywhere type match. As Cien Almas makes his way into the ring here, I don't know if this is a good plan or a bad plan. I don't know if EC3 is officially 100% after what occurred. I wouldn't believe so. He can't be. But we're going to find out tonight. We'll see if he's going to be able to retain, or will we have a new era with Cien Almas. And, you know, EC3, look at the seriousness. He's focused right now. He's not too happy about what happened. I mean, obviously with being sneak attacked, or not sneak attacked, but getting hit with a low blow, and then after the match, continued to get beat down. It's going to be frustrating, you know, having a good back and forth match. And maybe EC3 would have countered a hammerlock DDT or something like that. But we don't know officially because we didn't get that opportunity to see the end of the match because Almas decided to hit a low blow. And we have a big Falls Count Anywhere match because of that now. So there's no disqualifications. There's no count out. These guys can fight all over this ring as well as all over the NXT backstage there. Into William Regal's office. Into the locker rooms where we saw Dakota Kai get beat down from Lacey Evans earlier tonight. Anything is possible. As we get ready for our main event, the North American Championship is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Cien Almas taking on EC3 for that North American Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Andrade Cien Almas.
Andrade Cien Almas, he is ready. Was this all part of his plan to get EC3 to want another match?
From Palm Springs, Florida, weighing in at 231 pounds, he is the NXT North American Champion, EC3.
EC3 is the first ever North American champion, and he's looking to continue his reign here tonight. Very determined EC3, very focused EC3. He wants to continue his reign with as that champion. But, you know, he's got to be coming right after Cien Almas, you got to think. You know, or does he stay focused? You know, there is no disqualification, so he can do whatever he wants. But, oh, and look at these punches right back and forth. These guys are coming right after each other. And like I mentioned in the introduction between both men, maybe this is Cien Almas' plan. Maybe he made sure that EC3 is not going to be 100%. Maybe he knows that EC3 would want a match back with Cien Almas. We don't know if that's his plan, like I said, but you never know what the intentions are of certain superstars. As EC3 targeting that left leg. And with EC3 targeting those legs, that's a good idea. Because obviously that's where Cien Almas can show you that type of lucha libre type thing with the springboards and frog splashes and whatever else he might have in his bag of tricks. As EC3 just having this big headlock, it seems like that, just trying to keep down Cien Almas. Can Cien Almas somehow get out of this? EC3 just slowing down Cien Almas. That's a good idea. Because once Almas starts flying around, it could be a very bad night. As both men in a type of a test of strength situation, and now Cien Almas just showing off the strength right now. And EC3 fighting out of it, and he does. And now EC3 with a DDT to Cien Almas. And I believe that's EC3's one of his big finishing type maneuvers. At least it's a variation of it. And EC3 is not happy. And I'm surprised he hasn't got like a steel chair or something to try and put him away. As our first pinfall of the match, just a 1 count. Obviously, we're going to see some more damage to retain. And look at EC3, he's talking trash to Cien Almas. And Cien Almas just connecting with a strike and another one right there. Big kick there from Cien Almas, then another chop. Oh, EC3 fighting back right now. Just the intensity right now. You can just feel these guys, just the hatred for each other right now. As into the corner we go. Knee strike takes down EC3, your NXT North American champion. Another stomp. And now Cien Almas, leg drop on that bottom rope. Oh my God. Oh my God, that looked like that hurt. Could that be enough to have a new champion? No, it will not. Still a lot more to come. And if you guys are just tuning in, we have big matches coming your guys' way between Heavy Machinery, Street Profits to see possibly who could be next in line, as well as we have Pete Dunne taking on the returning Ricochet next week, a part of the #1 Contenders Tournament, as well as Velveteen Dream taking on Tommaso Ciampa. We saw Tommaso Ciampa earlier tonight getting involved after that steel cage match. Johnny Gargano defeats Cassius Ohno. And then after the match, once Gargano is out there celebrating, Tommaso Ciampa comes out of nowhere on the stage there and just takes out Johnny Gargano, hitting him with a steel chair a couple times, hitting his finisher multiple times at ringside. And I just don't know when this is going to end. Once, it's officially over and done with, it's going to be great for Gargano to, hopefully he'll be on the winning side. As the referee is finally in the position, very close to a 3 count right there. EC3 thought he had him. Very, very close. Surprisingly, these guys haven't had to really fight outside. A little bit of a face buster right there. Wait a minute. EC3 setting up some type of maneuver here. I don't know what he has in mind here. EC3 knee strike. And now EC3 looking to hit the finishing maneuver. Down goes Cien Almas. And it looks like EC3 might retain his championship. 2. No, 2.5. Very close. How in the heck did Cien Almas kick out of that bad boy? Now EC3 just going to try and inflict some more damage to Cien Almas. Make him pay for what he did at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. Going for a knee strike. Cien Almas moving right out of the way there. Forearm strike. Oh, wait. Hold on. Backbreaker into a big takedown. Uh-oh. What does Almas have in mind here? What the hell? Oh! What the hell was that? Either way, it's very effective. It took down EC3. Oh! And gave him the advantage. Kind of looked like a gymnastics type move with all those type of flying around, whatever he did. But, it was very effective. EC3 has not been able to move whatsoever after that. And now Cien Almas. What does he have in store for EC3 here? Almas. Oh, big elbow to the back of the skull. And now Almas. Could this lead to that hammerlock DDT here? We saw this multiple times at TakeOver. Yes, it is. And EC3 busted wide open. Referee in position. Is this enough? Yes, it is. Cien Almas is your new NXT North American Champion. That was a good back and forth match. You could tell EC3 wasn't 100%, honestly. He almost defeated Cien Almas in short spurts, but after that little bit, like this right here helped out Cien Almas, but there was that little gymnastics type maneuver, his handstands and whatever you'd like to call it. It was very effective in helping out Cien Almas. Right here, this was very helpful for EC3 at the time being, that whatever you'd like to call it, leading into this little bit of a face buster, taking down Cien Almas, and it wasn't enough. And right here, the end of the match, busting EC3 wide open, and it was all she wrote with that hammerlock DDT leading to this 3 count. And there is your newly crowned North American Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Cien Almas. We'll have to see what he has in store in the coming months. What a main event. Wait a minute. That's Lars Sullivan. Hold on. Lars Sullivan hasn't forgotten what Cien Almas did to him a couple weeks ago on NXT. If you guys remember correctly, it was EC3 taking on Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan gets the win, but Cien Almas came out to take out Lars Sullivan and EC3, and Lars Sullivan has not forgotten that whatsoever. Lars Sullivan would get his skull bashed in from that bottom right hand corner post right there, and ever since then Lars has not really been seen here. And now Lars Sullivan is back, and he is looking to take it right to Cien Almas. You do not want to piss off a monster like Lars Sullivan. Oh my God, what a devastating punch. And Lars Sullivan is back, and it looks like he's coming after Cien Almas. Lars Sullivan is not a man that you want to be messing with. And Cien Almas is finding out that right now is just getting tossed up in the air like he is absolutely nothing. And again with a steel chair into the lower back. And Lars Sullivan, he wants to knock the living hell out of Cien Almas. Oh, and again. Lars Sullivan is back to dominate, ladies and gentlemen. And another punch. He is not playing around right now. And now Lars Sullivan making Cien Almas looking to bay again right into the corner. Oh, and then a knee strike. Man, Sullivan is an absolute freak, and he is not looking to play games whatsoever. And now Sullivan throwing Cien Almas at ringside. This could be very, very bad. This could be very, very bad for Cien Almas. Oh, right into that side of that, the barricade right there. And now, what does Sullivan have in store here? Oh no. This is what Cien Almas basically did to him a couple weeks ago on NXT, bashing his head right against that post. And Sullivan just insulting Cien Almas right now. You might have won the championship, but you're definitely gonna pay. And now Lars looking to hit his finisher on the outside. Oh my God. The punishment has been withstained. And Lars Sullivan, the freak, is back. And he is coming after Cien Almas.